Greetings to the crypto community. We are pseudo-anonymous. We are here to smash that like button. We believe this content needs to reach more people like you. We are watching. We are listening. Most importantly, we are liking and subscribing. We are pseudo-anonymous. Expect us.
Double up, yeah. Double up, the money I call up. Double up, the money I call up. 2 turns of 4, 4 turns of 8. Sleep and get paid, rich when I wake. I bet the bank, I set the pace. Guess what I make, that's what I make. Counting pockets, that's a trending topic. You got this and you got that, but got no spending options. I keep quiet, but still get it rocking. I keep quiet with it in my pocket. I keep quiet, moving stuff for silent. Double up, the money I call up. Double up, the money I call up. I swear God been blessing me. You think you been testing me? Throw me lemons, watch lemon squeeze. Pieces been my recipe. You buy watch and bust them down. Mine is my investment piece. Heard your mixes drowning out. You need to call Trevor, please. I don't fold, I don't fear. Pearly whites, no veneers. Keep it clean, check it's clear. Water clear, P is clear. See the light, you go dear. See the light, I go near. Let me shine, watch me shine. I'ma shine, vision clear. Double up, the money I call up. Double up, the money I call up. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash is digital. The dash is digital. Go. Digital. The cash is digital. The dash is digital. Run it up. Digital. Stepping like Marty McFly. Stepping, I feel like the guy. I got them looking like why. I never doubted me why. I never doubted my guys. You know you in it for win. I stand on 10, you on 10. I don't have friends of a friend. Only the fan of the kin. Only my wife and my kids. That's all I needed to win. Now I only trust my true friends. Had to cut off my loose ends. You know I win if you win. You know you win if I win. I swipe that cash, don't fold. I swipe my bank on gold. Don't think that I've been dumb. I spend like I've been broke. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash is digital. The dash is digital. Go. Digital. The cash is digital. The dash is digital. Run it up. Digital. Living my truth, no tricks. I'm trying to feed my kids. I'm trying to keep my way. I'm trying to live my life while we get rich. Mind my biz. Money gon' come, some go. Man, if you know, you know. I've been through highs and lows. Here for the ride, I go. Slide and roll. Up and down, but I get up. The numbers crunching, no sit-ups. I grew up and got dripped up. Purple label, my get up. That's 101, not a one and done. Month to month, and there's more to come. I told Cushy, let's run it up. Now it's millions on millions. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on hold. None of my cash can fold, none of my cars are gold. Digital dash on gold. Cash is digital. The dash is digital. Go. Digital. The cash is digital. The dash is digital. Run it up. Digital. Money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. I count money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. In my house, don't need no floor. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. See my little Tay-Tay, that's my hype girl, that's my mascot. Little ones go for hours and some hours till we pass out. Stay inside the house, turned up with them racks out. Stay inside the house, turned up with the racks out. If I got it, they got it, got it. Family strong, they solid, solid. For them empty my pockets. If I got it, we got it, got it. Foundation been solid, solid. Taking off like a rocket, yeah. I count money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. In my house, don't need no floor. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam. Yeah, I love you, so. Yeah, I love you, so.
Check 1 2 1 2.
Family so lit, they say we should make a YouTube, but we don't do that. I count money when I'm bored. Watch the money hit the floor. Make it rain, make it pour. In my house, don't need no floor. It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the
Check
fam.
1 2 1 2.
It's just me and the fam. It's just me and the. It's just me
Let's
and the
get
fam. It. Yeah, yeah. It's just me and the fam.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Welcome everyone to Late Night Crypto Charts with Road Dawg. My name is Lane, and we're taking a look at the charts tonight on a Sunday night, looking at Bitcoin, doing what Bitcoin do. She didn't fall down to the bottom of the ground like a lot of people thought, and it kind of looks scary, we must admit. But market makers, in my personal opinion, love to freak us out on the weekends, and then during the week, we kind of fall back into scale where the big boys are just buying the crap out of Bitcoin every time that it turns around. Let us now take a look at Bitcoin, since it is the weekly close today. Let's take a look at it on the regular Christmas trees candles over here. Let me get to my other charts here. Here we go, baby. How'd you do that? You went from one with a red candle to a green candle. You cheating. What was that? You must explain. This is perpetual futures that I just switched off of, and I'm switching to the real asset, the real one, Bitcoin. Don't trust futures for your for the livelihood of where it's going to go. For Lord's sakes, there's people guessing out there. Lost this little guy, that little doji, man. That's a reversal sign, man. This little guy right there, that little square peggy thing with a wick to the upside, wick to the downside. Indecision. People don't know what the freak to do. That was last week. This week we failed, but we opened up lower and we're in the green now, heading back up. Got a trend line we want to keep an eye on here, but overall, green candles. I can't bitch about that. Above the 9 moving average on the weekly. Above the 9, we're doing just fine, even though the 9 is way down at $56,000. Don't really want to go back and see it anytime real soon. I just don't. Not really. I mean, I do want to buy Bitcoin cheaper, don't get me wrong. But there seems to be, I need a little bit more stablecoin. I'm not through getting out my stablecoin yet. Kind of slacked up on that, got distracted. So easy to do, such a bad habit. The goal is to acquire stablecoin. I'm trying to purchase stablecoin with my crypto right now. That's my goal. The music will change. I do promise you that. Happy St. Patty's Day to everyone. Aaron go bra, or as I tell my wife Aaron, go braless. Yes. The luck of the Irish. And may the luck of the Irish be upon you. And for you Irish people out there, may I issue you an Irish blessing if I can find it quickly. Oh no, that's a jokey joke. Well, I've got no Irish blessing to give you, other than an elderly man named Keith mislaid his false set of teeth. They've been laid on a chair where he forgot they were there, sat down and was bitten beneath. But may happiness always be at your door. The luck of the Irish. And if you're not Irish, we'll just throw an O or a Mac in front of your name, and that's all it takes. For today, anyway. So, look, trend line here. It's a major trend line. If we kind of zoom out, I'm on the 2 hour. Let's zoom out. Get a look at Bitcoin. I've been following this little guy, this little trend line right there. Because most people would be following this trend line saying, oh my God, we're coming all the way down to 60,000. Well, I want to see what we do here. Well, we lost that little guy. So we're coming down to 60,000. What if we do? Are you ready for it? Because you should be. You've always got to have a plan A and a plan B just in case your plan A goes south. Are you ready for it? Personally, I think they're going to bump prices back up. That's what I personally think. But, you know, that's me thinking. That's not me charting. But well, that's just my take on it. What did the charts say? That's the important thing. The biggest things I got to point out, man, is our moving averages, the 200 and the 100. The 200 being this yellow one, the white one being the 100, and the 50 on the 4 hour time frame and the larger time frames are all moving up. The momentum is up. It's these lower time frames, the little scallywags, the red and the green one, the 9 and the 21, that are just being rambunctious on St. Patty's Day. Now, what I'd like to see is for us to break back above this trend line tomorrow or Tuesday. That would be just awesome. However, I've got to tell you, Ichimoku Cloud's not hearing anything about it. Ichimoku Cloud's actually wanting to come back down to 65. Throwing that out there. That's just what he's saying. I'm just the messenger. I'm just telling you. But we reclaimed the 9 moving average. We reclaimed the 100. I'm trying to reclaim this 21. If we get that, I think we're headed toward that 50. I don't care what you say, Ichimoku. I know you're like a vacuum cleaner, want to suck price in and spit you out down here, and you might do it. You might do it. But in times like this is when I like to turn to the daily and see that, your Ichimoku is way the freak over here. It's getting thick, getting closer, but we're not there quite just yet. However, we do have a 21 moving average down here at 66,000. She's just a confusing lot, ladies and gentlemen. She is. But right now, officially, since we are beneath this red trend line and betwixt this white one, this is our playground. So be prepared. I can't really tell you exactly what it's going to do. Other I can tell you what it's doing now and what its probabilities are. And probabilities are to come up here and probably get rejected. Somewhere around 69,005. Maybe as much as close to 70,000, and probably get rejected and come back for another attempt down here. And then we got to see if it will hold. And if it doesn't hold, then we can make this measure move all the way down to 62. So we're in a bearish predicament just because we lost this area. But here on the 4 hour, I'm going to tighten up this trend line a little bit. I am below that candle body, and that just annoys the crap out of me. They will change depending on what time frames that you are on. So looking at this, tightening it up to that body, you know, it clearly shows, man, this looks like to be a bearish retest on the 4 hour, meaning price coming back up to this area and coming back down. That's just what it looks like. The Ichimoku Cloud supports that theory, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you know, maybe, I don't know. Could we come down and touch the 200 moving average? I can say this, that if we do that and drop back down to 62,000, which, gosh darn it, I don't want it to happen. Not on my leverage trades. On my margin and on my spot, I'm cool with it. My leverage, I got to work on that. but it would be a healthy move for Bitcoin. It would be retesting a major trend line, retesting a major moving average on the 4-hour, and it would poise us for a lot more upside, in my personal opinion, or at least back up to 72 where we were, where we could M shape. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. So there are some signs here saying that maybe tomorrow might not be the up day. I believe we do have some announcements coming up. So we are in one of those weeks right here, right? And we click on that. Will you click on it for me, please? This little flag down here. Shows that the birding, I don't care about building permits. Come on. The Fed press conference is on March 24th, FOMC, March 24th. Those days and the days leading to it do expect whipsaw action out of this market. That's what the big dogs do. I don't know why the market makers and all them, they're all hooked together. I don't know how that works. They drive prices up and down. They do the little heartbeat patterns and try to wipe out the longs and the shorts. So expect a lot of volatility coming this week, especially on the 20th, which is just 3 days away and leading up to it. Oh, good Lord. Who knows what to expect? Just be on your toes this week. And just all I can tell you, look at this on the 1 hour. We got rejected up there. Come up with an downside. We do have this little trend line here that could act as some resistance for us. So do look for that coming back down here to test these little areas, maybe a little lower. It's kind of what I'm seeing right now. A little sliver of green over here. Oh, is there some hope? Is there a hope for a bounce? Maybe. Let's keep our eyes on. Really, I came here tonight to talk about altcoins. Please tell me my microphone is on. Before I do, though, say hello to everybody out here in the chat. We got Strega. We got Rising Sun. Haven't seen here before, so welcome to the stream. Hope you enjoy yourself. It's a little freaky. If you haven't been here before, I'm a little different. If you haven't noticed, I'm that weird duck in the pond. That's me. Hey. I'm the goofy kid. But I also don't work my job 9 to 5 anymore. Haven't done that for, gosh, since all that craziness happened with a pandemionic. Put that stimulus check to work for me, baby. And here I am today. Dave says, sounds good. No lip reading tonight. I'm notorious for forgetting to turn this microphone off, and also for leaving things on the screen. So I'm trying to get better at that. So welcome to the stream. Hey, Joe from Trade Intuition. You guys that don't know Joe is another technical analyst that also has a YouTube channel on teaching TA, trade setups, trading psychology, all for free on his channel, man. He's a giver. What's up, Joe? Love you, my man. I think I've got most people here. Dave, forget Rising Sun. Appreciate the live. I am live almost every night. I've been bumping it up a little earlier lately. One, because it's ruining my freaking schedule sometimes because I stay up. I don't go to bed sometimes. So I'm trying to help that out. But I don't know. At some point, China's coming in, and this is prime time for trading against Asia. And I like trading against Asia. Not ready for that yet until China kind of announces their crypto-friendly stance. It's coming. Here we are with altcoins. Tonight, I've still got more gem picks to throw your guys' way. Some coins I've been researching over on Tokenmetrics that I think have the strong fundamentals. They're in accumulation or breaking out of accumulation now. They're definitely ones to look at. You may be in some of them. You may be in and think, oh, I don't even like that one. But I'm just telling you, man, the charts, the FA and the TA are matching up kind of nice on some of them. We'll find them out. We're double checking tonight, charting them out. I've been over some of the last 2 streams. I end up taking my title out and just throwing the coins in for the title. Oh. But let's move on to some of the interesting ones. To do this, I don't want to spend too much time on them. I get lost in the chart sometimes, so forgive me if that happens. But if I see something juicy, I like to talk about it. And if it's something that I don't think people will see that easily, I like to kind of explain it a little bit. This channel is really a teaching channel. We just make money on the sidelines. Which, by the way, are your bags pumping back up? Are they looking better now? Yeah. when they start going green, you need to start peeling some off of your hodl bags. Not a lot, just. I plan to take out 5% of my crypto total net worth each and every month. I divide that 5% up by 30. It gives me a daily target to kind of shoot for, just so I can keep on track about where I am on the second week, third week. Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Well, I need to step it up and maybe take a little bit more today on a nice green day. I need more green days. I'm buying stable coins right now. It's hard though, because I see some of these ones that are ready to pop off and my stablecoin goes right back into the market, man. I'm trying to break that habit. I really am. Because you want to have a pile of cash for when we do get a really, really big pullback. And I don't feel like I've got enough yet. Let's get on. I've added some new coins to my list here. I want to start out with one that I just found out about, and it's not one that I found through Tokenmetrics research, but I did pull them up over here. I think it's just relatively so new that they don't yet have the data, but it's OPSEC. It's available over on CoinEx or on Uniswap. The market cap is 179 million. This is not on any exchanges other than CoinEx, any centralized exchanges. So the world doesn't really know about this one. I didn't know about this one. I happened to see an influencer talking about it, and they'd already made their money for it because they bought it like at a penny when it was first released. They were full. Crazy. Okay, so we got technical analysis. This is the trader part. I didn't click the investor. Technical analysis grade for it right now, 71%. Quantitative is 60%. Those are. I'm going to see what investor, because hold this for a minute, you know? See if you can get another 10 or even more X out of it. Valuation grade. Oh, we do have information. Look, valuation grade 90%. It's undervalued. Undervalued. Still here at $1. I mean, the guy bought it at a penny and it went up. It's at $2. Is it a penny or 11 cents? It was one of those two. It was right when it first came out, though. He found it on Dex Tools right when it was minted. So, wow. Fundamental grade 64%, investor grade 67%. It's got good scores. So I guess technically it is a Tokenmetrics one, but I didn't find it through them. So let's take a look at OPSEC. Oh, shucks. OPSEC looks really interesting to me. I mean, really, really interesting as like a solid crypto project. Let's look at this together. Let you guys decide. $194 million market cap. Self-reported circulating supply is 100 million. Maximum supply is 100 million. All the coins should already be out and about. Out and about, okay? All-time high for this was 8 days ago at 256, so we are at the tops of it. But this is a new coin that has no exposure, and if it's got, oh, it's on BingX too. Here we go. It's on a little bit more places than I thought. Okay, Uniswap version 2 and version 3. CoinEx, that's where I decided to take it up at. BingX, PonyX, OpenOcean, and X Markets. So it's out there. Worth looking at. Now, okay, all-time low was 0.03, so the guy must have got it, well, I don't know, he bought it when it was real new. It says all-time low was 2 months ago at 3 cents. So this thing is clearly already done 100x already, so just be aware of that. But definitely one to put on the radar for any kind of pullbacks, right? In my personal opinion. Let's go and check out, here, we're on CoinMarketCap, right? Will you tell me what you do over here, or have I got to go take them to the site? I've got to take it to the site. Decentralized supercomputer applications. OPSEC ecosystem is a privacy-focused network dedicated to making operations on the cloud very seamless and efficient. OPSEC decentralized cloud solutions range from high-level nodes, light-speed router devices, GPUs, and hosting services. Projects integrated into the OPSEC ecosystem: Optimism, Celestia, Zora, BitTensor, Linea, Starknet, Shardium, a lot of them. OPSEC pioneering the next generation OPSEC Cloudverse, OPSEC router, OPSEC network. The OPSEC's decentralized architecture is built upon advanced cloud network technology, and it forms the foundation of a secure and resilient computing environment. OPSEC nodes, the backbone of this infrastructure, allow users to deploy projects autonomously and collaboratively, fostering a diverse and inclusive ecosystem. These OPSEC's decentralized computing architecture is meticulously crafted to redefine the landscape of distributed systems. Whether you are hosting decentralized apps, deploying blockchain nodes, or remotely accessing your servers, OPSEC makes sure that your journey is characterized by security, independence, and innovative forward thinking. So I like it. I like it a lot. You don't have to, but they got a little roadmap here. Token launch on DEX. Starting to form a strong community base, building a community around our project for support and feedback. Private testing of Cloudverse, running tests on Cloudverse to iron out any issues before the public gets access, maybe an airdrop even. I don't know. Focusing on privacy features, enhancing our privacy protection. Phase 2, I assume is right here, Cloudverse launch. So that should be upcoming. That will be a big one, and I think you will definitely have a name for this one by the time that happens, right? GPU optimization for diverse applications. And GPUs are also going to AI now, not just blockchain. So very interesting there too. And not just rendering for graphics and things, right? Integrating more networks, forming partnerships, and tier 1 exchange listings. Getting our token listing on leading exchanges to increase its availability and visibility. That's what's coming up. Phase 2. They kind of already knocked phase 1 out. Phase 2's on the way. OPSEC. I think it's kind of cool. Let's look at the chart, see what it looks like. OPSECio. I'm using the one over on CoinEx. So she came up. Is this an M pattern? It could be, or we're making higher high or lower lows. We did not make a lower low. Not after this, not for this leg. We came down and kind of, if you want to call it a bottom, a double bottom. There's 2 bottoms on this line. You can. 3 touches through there. I kind of like it. I pulled a fib from there, and to me, we're out of the best buy zone was between $1.24 and $1.60. This is the 1 hour. So for the past little bit, she's just been on the tear going up. Got a little pullback to the 21 and the 100, retesting this area at 183. She's been above 214 and she's down to 195 right now. Having said all that, just going to mark a few targets, and then I'm going to jump into the patterns and levels and all the other juicy things. But since I've already got my fib up here, I don't want to waste a fib, man. I don't know. I always feel bad when I waste a fib. I'm like, you're always there for me, fib. I think I should always be there for you too. It definitely is a wild looking chart, no? We got this trend line, which held 3 touches to the downside there. I like that. That just defines a whole lot for me. And I'm on what, the 1 hour? I guess, well, we don't have much data. The 4 hour may, it'll work. Still working a pinch. We got limited data to go on, but hey. Starting down at 80 cents on CoinEx here. Nice. I think we got the angle. I'm big on angles. Nice little area that I think we just flipped. Or found support. I got a little something here. A little. And it's pretty nice. That's pretty close. Tops to top there. It's off just a little bit. That works good. That actually works really good. That works better than... No, that's pretty good too. So I just like to feel things out a little bit. I like to see how my angles are working and how it's respecting these angles. Try to find the extent of this channel that we're in. And that's just one way that I like to look at things. Price, as far as I'm concerned, is always in a channel. You just have to define it. It respects angles. Tighten up my trend line. I'm going from this top wick to this candle body. Kind of giving us right here where we are. Is that angle respected? Here, here, there, could be a little tighter. Looks fairly well respected right here and all through here, in my personal opinion. So I'm looking for a breakout over here with some volume, and that's what I really got to see. Chance that it could happen, but there's probably a chance they'll get rejected, come back and to about the 21 moving average, 9 moving average. They're crossing over here. Maybe back to these area 180 before actually getting this breakout. Just kind of what I'm seeing a possibility on the 4 hour. Let's see what we got on the 15 minute. So here was our trend line that we basically broke. And if we extend it with new information, all right, so see how I got this little wiki down here? Sometimes they're helpful. If you get the angle and take it to the lowest, interestingly enough, that lines up with these candle bodies. So it looks like you're coming down. Now on this time frame, I'd be looking at this 100 and this 200 moving average there. You can take a little measured move for the channel that we just broke out of, put it there at the breakout, and that also takes us down to this area. So I like that. That would be a measured move on the shorter time frames, trying to get in on this little guy. If anyone is interested. 177, 178, maybe even down as 170. Anywhere through that area looks just nice and yummy. Now, I'd like to pull a fib. Swing high and swing low, tell me where price is going to go. And it's right here at this 50% area. Also, 618 down here. We don't want to forget about that. Now, Dow theory says that when you get an impulse move like that, price retraces back to the 50% area. Thus, we have it on our Fibonacci scale, even though it's not technically a Fibonacci. It's there because it works. But we lose that area. That 618 is coming into play. And depending on where we bounce on this, we can project to where price target on the move up. Because for every level, we've also got an existing target level. We will get that level when we take a Fibonacci from the swing high to the new swing low. And that will give us the key, the targets, when we pull that fib. Or you can use a cheat code like I got up here, but we're not talking about that right now. OPSEC, I kind of like it, man. And as far as what he could do, though, I mean, it's early on this one. So, I mean, we could chart it. I mean, you know, we could, but it doesn't show where it's, you know, its full potential or anything. We can guesstimate, sure, we can speculate. That's what we do here. We speculate a lot. But if you want my little hopium guesstimum of where it can reach, I'll be more than happy to tell you. Because if the crypto gods smile on this project and give it its blessing, its go ahead to proceed to be listed on other exchanges, and given the type of project that it is, I have no problem suggesting that these price levels may in fact be definitely hit. This one looks like a winning project in my personal opinion. $6.64. $7.47. Are you ready? Are you ready to breathe it in deep? Oh God, he's drinking the Kool-Aid. $8.80, people. Oh, come on. You know, some of you come here for the...
For those of you out there who have been hitting that like button,
Somebody didn't turn
I
things
just
off
say
again.
Thank you very much.
That's a nice thing to say, Elvis. I appreciate that very much. If you hit that like button, it does help this little bitty channel grow. It does. But this little bitty channel that started 2 years ago, I feel like I should have had more growth by now, but somehow, since I started the stream thing, it kind of really fell off. The videos was a really growth thing. 1,309 beautiful, wonderful, very intelligent people subscribing to my channel. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I know you got to have a sense of humor if you got to hang out with me. OPSEC. Could these targets happen? I think so, or I wouldn't throw them up there, but it doesn't mean they're going to. Do your research, as always on anything. This is just one that I and Tokenmetrics both think is very undervalued and could potentially offer some life-changing potential for anyone who wants to take a risk on it. Because jumping in now, reaching our targets over here, almost let you double it. Reaching 391, 117%. But let's say if we reach this target up here, that's 210% gains from now. $6.64, that's 268%. 315% at 747, and 389% at 880. And I know there's somebody out there saying, "Oh, that's cute, Road Dawg, but I'm looking for a 25x. Show me a 25x." And I gotta say, don't get too greedy. What if this thing turns into like a $50 coin? I don't know. Just throwing it on your radar. I found another one. Oh man, this one I'm kind of mixed about. This one reminds me a lot of Time, actually. Which, gosh, Time is, even though Time, that's Chronotech dot something, is finally starting to move up, man. She was just so slow, but this one's kind of in the same field, so I want, it's going to be a competition to Time, I believe. This is called braintrust. I want to see what Tokenmetrics has got to say about this one. I don't know, man. I got no information down here on this, but when I went to the website and everything, I was kind of, I don't know. Maybe. It seems a little early, but then again, you know, we're in Time too, so it's basically the narrative behind it. Undecided about this one. Braintrust. Take a look at it anyway. This one's got a $201 million market cap. 224 million coins in circulation, 250 million maximum supply. So they're both basically out there right now. So it's got to just figure out what it's worth on the market. Is that currently worth 84 cents right now? Now its all-time high was $47.85 September 2021, 3 years ago, and this is the first time I've really think I've heard of it. We're down 98% from that. So again, as I mentioned, if you're an investor and your only strategy in crypto is to buy the coins that look like they have promise, that are active on GitHub, they're active on Twitter, and they're down something like 98%, 95 to 98%, even 90%, you're going to make some money. Yeah, the chances are stacked up in your probability to make some money, and put it that way. No guarantees, but it's highly, you're kind of, yeah, you're pretty good. But when I went to the website, I don't know, I kind of like, what the hell? I thought I was getting into another play like what we were looking for computation. And then I got over here and started reading. I'm like, wait a minute, am I at the right spot? Did you put the right website in? Trusted by the world's leading enterprises, NASA, TaskRabbit, Walmart, Nextdoor, Dualite, Blue Cross Blue Shield, Porsche, Wayfair, Pacific Life, Nike. I'm like, this is not crypto. What are we doing? Braintrust. Earn up to 100K in BTRST every time you refer a company to Braintrust. Really? Hire top tech, design, marketing talent, innovate fast. So for companies, you got solutions, why BrainTrust, how it works, skills, capabilities, blah, blah, blah. For talents, also the same things. So you're hooking up talent to companies that need that talent. At BrainTrust, we're changing the way work works for good. So Chronotech is a little bit more businessy, corporate-y, like internal corporate use, I guess. Well, no, they're also hooking up almost like this with, I think, too. I don't know. The interesting developments. Now we got two competitors that I know of in this field. That hadn't just showed up. It's been there. I just found out about it. At BrainTrust, we're changing the way work works for us for good. Pay less, get more. BrainTrust fees are 15%. This is 80% less than the traditional staffing agencies for contractors and 40% for direct placements. There's a market. Get matched instantly. Our AI and expert team will find the top 5 professionals for your project so that you don't have to sift through hundreds of resumes. I like the AI aspect. Definitely would save someone time. We approve and curate the top tier talent so that you can spend less time vetting and more time innovating. Hire only the best. Happy talent, happy clients. Talents are committed because they keep 100% of what they make and they have control of the network via the, I think it's BrainTrust token. The future of work starts here. So interesting. I mean, check it out, see what you think. But they got some big names that they're tied to, right? Wall Street Journal, disrupting incumbent hiring platforms. Bloomberg, more than 24,000 people got on the waiting list to join BrainTrust. Fortune, a potentially disrupted model for many other services as well. Business Insider, techniques fleeing Silicon Valley work for Nestle, TaskRabbit, and NASA. I don't know. Make your own call on that, but it is available on CoinEx, and we're going to take a look at it. BTRST. Or we could talk about monkey coins. I mean, you know, cat coins. I'm just looking for something that's actually going to make me a crap load of money. It's already on Coinbase. Been on Coinbase. Like I said, it's been out for a while that I wasn't privy to it. Let's check you out on who, well, I want to see the full chart. I'm going first with this one. This one will not give me the volume, so I have to deal with that. Ooh, look at that chart. Interesting. So we're in the bottom, definitely in accumulation zone on this. It's 88 cents. She pretty much just, if that was the all-time high, she hit it and then dumped like a rock. So wow, somebody needed to get out at that time. Not crazy about what I'm seeing here. What am I on the weekly? What's going on here? You look a little tired there, MacD. More so, what's going on over here on the stochastics? This is normally when you sell. When your stochastics, your RSI. Where are you, little thingy thing? See this little line, this dotted line over here? That's the 70% line, right? We got a 50, I think a 30, 50, and 70. Well, she can get stuck up here, but when she starts coming back down and crossing back into that 70 line, especially if she's crossing over this, I think this is a moving average line. That's sale. That's a sales signal, official sales signal on the weekly. So she should be getting cheaper. So we got that going for us. However, also on the weekly, our stochastics RSI is down at the bottom. Now that's an interesting juxtaposition there. Let us now look at the chart itself and see if this one's worth messing with here. Let's get to a time frame where I can get out of some of the noise, but still, there we go. I can work with this. I want to take a Fibonacci from this high. We dropped down here, then popped up to a high, and then, you know, eventually made it all the way down there. So I'm with my starting point right here. because it relates a little bit better to this time that we're in. This was January 2022. This will take care of our little local leg here. Accumulation, support, resistance, flip area right here that just got to work through. That target's at 141. It's getting rejected. It looks like it's getting rejected. I don't know. Ichimoku Cloud might disagree at this point in time. But it's got a lot. It's the 200 moving average. It has not made its way above that yet, but it's trying. It's still trying. It looks like the 9 moving average is hell-bent on trying to cross that. Now, if it does, that might turn things around for it, and we might be seeing some more upward action. But, baby, remember, you got some bad juju going on those bigger time frames. So, I like listen to them big time frames. Don't get caught up on the smaller ones, because them big ones ain't gonna lie to you. No, they're going to keep it straight. If you do see these prices, and I don't know that you will, 58 cents, 69 cents, you can set alerts. But it may only be 78 cents that we come back to. We're just looking at these fib levels here. Nice juicy areas that it can retrace to. And we get a bounce here on this trend line here, and that sticks. It's going to be a big move to the upside. It's going to be a really good move to the upside. Like a $1.64 move to the upside, so it's going to almost double, in my personal opinion. We'll have to revisit, kind of relook at that target, because I'm using a cheat code to get there right now. A cheat fib. Swing high to swing low. Where are you finding resistance? At the 786 and the 886. See, those are usually some turnaround points. A lot. So that we would come back and maybe visit these areas. Keep your eye on that. This one looks interesting. If you like time and maybe you want to build a little bag of this, I don't know. It looks promising if it can get back up to 40 something dollars and you're getting it around 50, 60, 70 cents. That's a come up. Throwing it out there. How are we doing on time? It is 10:12 and we knocked out 2 coins. Gosh. Trying to bring my chat back up over here. Hey, Ethereal Dublinaris. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the super chat with or super sticker or whatever that is. I liked it. Isn't there a way to heart it? Can't heart it? I appreciate that. Thank you so much for your support. One hit a quitter. How's it going, man? Haven's here. My memes are really flipped remarkably fast. You mean, or are they headed back up now, or are they still kind of on the downside? Let's strike up. Sam says Road Dawg news. You know, I looked earlier and there wasn't a post. I'll ruin the effect now if I check it, but let's check. Sometimes he posts a little late, but I didn't see anything before I came on. Oh, now we got one. I guess it is time for the news. The Altcoin Alpha news. Somehow I stumbled onto the Tangem page, which if you happen to stumble on this Tangem page and you use this little code word DAWG, D-A-W-G, it will save you 10% off on your Tangem products. I just want to throw that out there because, you know, I don't have a trading group or anything to shill or any kind of courses to shill. I got Tangem wallets because I would rather you be safe than you to make me rich and me to start making $20,000 and $50,000 trades looking like a baller when I didn't get it from trading. I got it from the $100,000 I'm making each month from the people in my trading group. At some point, I don't know. I like to keep it real. I think I use amounts that most people feel comfortable with. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Put the link in the description below. Did we just brain fart? I think we did. We're getting ready to do the coin. What did you call it? That looked like a cooler name than what I got. Road Dawg News, RDN. Okay. I have to give some credit to Layer GG because he's doing he's the reporter. I'm just the mouthpiece. He's the one digging it up. Let's go ahead and look to it because this is news affecting your coins, man, and your bags, and you probably want to know this. He's got some good alpha. Layer egg news. And I know you're not going to work again every time. Why do I even have that button on there? You have to give me a minute because I'm not smooth at this yet. Where are you, newsroom? I lost my newsroom. For real, dude. For real, you got to get better at this. Why won't you ever do it right? There we go. All right. Crypto news today. The GTC 2024 conference starts today. Near Render founder's speech will take place on March 21st. Bonk plans to host the Bonk March Madness events on March 20th. Cyber Connect announces the first airdrop series coming this week. Cyber stakers will receive airdrops from cyber ecosystem partners. Imagine AI. Gen to Earn has just started for Imagine AI with the first distribution of $1,000 per week prize pool for top creators. Satoshi VM has launched Satoshi VM staking. Yes, it's a real project. Stratus deposits and withdrawals halt on the Upbit March 20th. Trading stops March 26th. So do something about that if you end on that mess. THL, the Thela co-founder, teased a big announcement this week. Blah, blah. Mass Network announced mass staking. More details soon. I like mass. Measurable Data Token announced its upcoming deployment on Solana. Migrating to Solana, are we? Nakamoto Games teased a big announcement this week. And there you go. The news affecting your altcoins. And mine.
For those
Somebody forgot to...
that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, I appreciate that again, Elvis. Thank you so much for caring about my likes and the health of this channel reaching other people. And if you'd like to contribute to that, you can hit that like button. Thank you. All right, guys. Now I got my other list that we had that we were working on for the last 2 days. I have not gotten around to it. I think we did hit a few of them, though, didn't we? Yeah, we hit Kanto, we hit that, we hit Dusk, we hit Mover, AVT. But have we looked at CTSI? CTSI doing us nice. Imagine with me, if you will, a picture of you and Bart Simpson alone in the bathroom. This is Bart Simpson's butt crack. And Bart Simpson butt cracks are excellent bottoming patterns. Because when the right cheek actually comes up to the side of the body, above the butt crack, the plumber's crack right there, and sustains that level, she's ready to blast off with the biggest, loudest, nastiest splattery that you've ever seen on the Richter scale, going up to 82 cents. However, she's not held that. She's fell back below it. And that's kind of saddened me a little bit. But retesting the 21 moving average, Ichimoku Cloud says, hey man, no worries, man. I do this all the time. It's cool, dude. We just kind of freaking people out before we start blasting off, man. You know, kind of squeeze the butt cheeks before we let it out. It may be a silent but deadly, but you know, that's what we're trying to do. Just like kind of sneak up on people and say, oh shoot, I missed it. There it is. Oh. So, you know, that's kind of what I'm just, listen, Cartesi talks this way, man. I don't normally talk this way. It's not my language. This is what he's saying. I am just the interpreter for the charts for you. They talk to me. I talk to you. I try to keep it as verbatim as possible. Even trying to nail the accents. But, you know, Cartesi, I think it's got promise. If you're not in it, you might want to be in it. I don't know why. Why would I say that? Because number go up. This is in the bottom. Well, this is what the tops look like, and it's like $1.73. So if you take bottoms and then you draw them up to the tops, and then you can see that there, you know, there's a 5x at least. Now the beauty is that Cartesi was a little bit early back here. It has a little bit more of use case, a little bit more development now. It will make a higher high, and you could be looking at 6, 7, 8, 9x. That sucks, Road Dawg. I only go for 50x. Good luck. They are out there. Cartesi. If we take a quick look at it over here. Tokenmetrics. CTSI. Trader grade, we're neutral. They're not really caring much about it right now. But for the investors, it says, maybe it's time to be buying this right now. You need to at least be thinking about it. Market cap of $251 million. A small market cap, which this number goes up during the bull market. All-time high was $1.74. All-time low was 2 cents. Ooh, and that's a come up. Valuation grade is 94.88%. This one is highly undervalued. Fundamental grade 75%. Technology grade is 80%. This is an outright winner when it comes to fundamentals according to Tokenmetrics. Well, technology. I'm here for the technology. I'm here for the money because I'm selling every one of these things at the end of this bull market or on the way up to the top of the bull market. Whatever I got left is selling on the way down to the bull market. I'm doing not be holding altcoins unless they're, you know, stuck on staking. I don't know. I did hold Atom. However, if Atom reaches a nice price, see you later, baby. I will buy you back when you are $5 again. Or $3, wherever you go down, Atom. Actually, what I was trying to do, I think I could have done from here, right? Cartesi. Application-specific roll-ups with a Linux runtime, scaling computation, transcending EVM limitations. Moving beyond sharded computations and EVM design limitations, a full CPU for each dApp with Cartesi roll-ups. dApps don't compete with each other for processing power. Full suite of open source libraries for your dApps. Boundless design space for cutting-edge developers. Cartesi virtual machine. She's got some things going on. The Cartesi ecosystem. Upcoming events. I'm about Irished out. Oh my gosh. All right, so Cartesi, let's take a look at the charts. We did take a look at the charts. We see that we're getting a pullback. Where might we be pulling back to? Could be a bounce right now where we are. Let's take a look at the 4 hour, see what we got. Lost the 200 on the 4 hour. Oh yeah, baby. I think we're coming down to a nice little area. Looking to the left, I would guess somewhere around 26, 28 cents, and that probably sucks. Take a Fibonacci from this swing low to, well, crap. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, I'm on this 28 cent area there. maybe down to 23. Good. I don't know if it does. I would highly recommend maybe putting some in your bag because, well, that just makes your X's just add another one or two in there. Now, moving on to their next project. I think we've already talked about cartesi and that. Talking about waves. Yeah, waves. She's starting to move from her juicy little bottom down here. Now, waves is one that has some juicy little tops. Oh, you thought $39 was going to be the toppy top. Nope, nope, nope. It made a higher high. It made a high of $42, dropped back down to 12, went back up to 34, dropped down to 8, then shot up like a missile to 63. 3 tops in the bull market. 3 chances just to make buttloads of money, whether shorting or longing or selling and rebuying back at accumulation, man. Look at that. If you'd been down at these same prices where we are now, back then, and built your bag. That's a 10x right there. If you sold it all or even sold half, however you wanted to do it, and you bought back in when it was $14 and you could sell back up here, that was up to another 100x or another 145% gain. Doubling your 10x to possibly maybe 20x if we go with that simple math. If you sold up here, and if you bought back again, I mean, potentially, and then you could have made, there was a 20x that you could have 5x'd again. That would have been 100x. You would have to play that perfectly. You probably would not be able to pull that off, just be honest with you. I think even the best traders could not pull that off perfectly. But you have a game plan and a possibility it could have been done. And they may be able to do it again. I don't know. I just like it. I think it's going up waves. Definitely a nice, interesting trader coin there to mess with. And if you're building your bags at the bottoms, well, then I think you get the most gains. Usually how this game works. 200 moving average on the weekly is coming in at $8. My personal opinion, that's where we're headed. Why should we sit here and draw all these other targets? I ain't getting rid of mine anytime soon. Over here to the left is $5.50 area right through there. Expect a hiccup there on the way up. If we break back through that without falling down, we should be doing pretty good. This is one I recommend accumulating, and we just flip this area of support, might get it retested. That would be the area that I would look actually to get into. Old wavy waves to $3 area. Interesting. Now we're going to pick up some steam. I think we can roll through all these fairly quick here. This is Bond. Do want to look these up over here though. Bond is Barn Bridge. I'm salty at this one, but oh well. Valuation grade 92%. It's undervalued. Fundamental grade 66%. Technology grade 75%. Investor grade 71%. They likes it. It's a hottie. It's a goodie. It's a slow mover though. Circulating supply is 9.6 million out of a 10 million total supply. Fairly good. That means that our numbers can go up. So we get to the liquidity value thing makes our numbers go up. We like that. Market cap is 42 million. 42 million. The initial token price with this thing was $176. Its all-time high was $185. Can't you make it back? Well, the fundamentals seem to suggest so. What are you, Barnbridge? Barnbridge Dow agrees to stop unregistered offer and sell a smart yield. What the hell are we looking at here? Barnbridge agrees to stop unregistered offer and sell a smart yield. SEC press release. Good thing we clicked this. Barnbridge now agrees to stop unregistered offer and sale of structured finance crypto product. This was December 22nd. Huh. Well. And that's all you got to tell me over here. This page is available on the IPFS network. Okay. Barnbridge withdrawal guides. Have we stumbled onto something? Well, I have a hard time recommending this one, seeing that. And I'm glad that we dug and actually found that. Tokenmetrics is not perfect. They are good and good enough to give you a good first step. But they're not perfect because I still see REP showing up as a good one, which is, I know is a dead project because I fell for that one before. So we're doing our due diligence on this. Barnbridge, I mean, it's showing some good signs to buy, but from what I'm seeing there, I couldn't recommend that. If it's in trouble, there's something. So she's in deep accumulation. Only the riskiest of the riskiest degens would probably try to do this one, and you got to be patient. But I guess she is above the 200 moving average. There are some nice signs I'm seeing here in the smaller time frames. On the daily, that's, compared to the weekly and everything. I'm leaving this one alone, not pursuing this one. ADA Kadena. You've heard of that one. Kadena's got a circulating supply of 267 million with a total supply of 1 billion. So we're 26% of the way there. Market cap is $500 million, so we're still in the small market cap area. Valuation grade is 93%. It's undervalued, people. Kadena's undervalued. Fundamental grade 69%. Technology grade is 79%. Investor score 75%. This one's a top ranker. A top ranker that's sitting at $1.68. Powering the human layer of blockchain, Kadena reimagines blockchain technologies for humans, all humans. Welcome to Layer H. There are no Layer 1 or Layer 2 solutions capable of scaling to serve all humanity, but where others can't, Kadena can. Welcome to Layer H, the human layer. This is the Kadena, the new Kadena. The changes run more than just skin deep. That's only the beginning. Breakthrough technologies with Chainweb, decentralized, secure, scalable. Chainweb is the only solution capable of truly solving the blockchain trilemma without compromise. PACT, human readable code, automatic bug detection, and exploit prevention. PACT is the smart contract language that lowers the blockchain barrier to entry for all humanity. Interesting project backed by the brightest minds in blockchain, so they say. Kadena was founded by Stuart Popjoy and William Martino, who created JP Morgan's first blockchain. Our advisory team includes Dr. Stuart Haber, blockchain co-inventor and one of the most cited authors in Satoshi Nakamoto's renowned 208 Bitcoin white paper. I think she got promise. I've got more Kadena than I thought I had, so if you take off, baby, do. I ended up being overly exposed to Kadena, which, okay, that's where we are. Kadena, let's look at your chart. Did we see your all-time high? All-time high, just to mention this, we're sitting at $1.68. All-time high was $27.64, just to put that in perspective. I'm looking for a number to go up. That's why I'm in it. And the technology. So Kadena had this nice little falling wedgie there with this nice little, it's not little, but megaphone pattern there. We're in a bottoming pattern here. Now she might get some nice juicy pullbacks because I don't know, for some reason she just loves to get those pullbacks. So might you see cheaper prices out of Kadena like $1.35? God, I hope not, but geez, okay, if it's gotta happen. Might you see 118? If you do, I would say that would be the beautiful buy. But honestly, man, our moving averages are very well spaced out there. She looks nice to me. Now, she was doing the symmetrical triangle, which I don't like them worth a dang, because this is what they do. They go up, they go down, they do the rabbit run. Break to the upside and then come back down the downside. Then we just go ranging out. So she's going to be ranging for a little while, in my personal opinion. The way I play these is that I just continue these little guys, and trend lines go on forever. So when it approaches those trend lines, it has a response to it. So I keep them up. I just X them out. And then that allows me to kind of follow anything else it might be doing. Basically range. I see a possibility, a nice little range forming. Sucks, Kadena. I want you to go up, explode to the upside. So, until we do different, the symmetrical triangle makes me believe that we are going to be range trading on this one. $1.18 may not come into the picture. $1.51, $1.40 might. Yeah, might have some little scalp trades. This may go on for a little while, unless we see something really bullish, but I'm not seeing it just yet. Kadena, she's in accumulation. So we kind of flip this area a little bit. That's what we're trying to do here. Flip this zone. We look back over to this area. Right over here. Let's draw us a nice little big old trend line there. And let's draw one right over here too. That might be part of our bigger range. Who knows? Right now, I'm looking between these areas because that's just where we are. Kadena, she's got some stuff to do. Good Lord, please don't come back. Please don't come back and retest the bottom. 123 is possible. Hate to see it, but let's keep our eyes on Kadena. See what you guys are up to. Oh, look. When Itaquis says Kamina's coming, baby, let's go. Eventually, yes, she will. I just, why are you taking so long, Kadena? Listen, she's in a good, this megaphone pattern's pretty cool. Any kind of partial decline, if it does that, that's good. I wouldn't expect it right here, though. If she does come back to the bottom, I mean, that's cool, too, because she can go all the way up to the top. So at some point, we can start seeing $3 Kadena again. And it looks like once we get past this area, boom, a blast up to like $6, $7 Kadena would be coming in order. I would hope. Have I not a bigger chart on this one? Oh, here you go. Here's your bigger chart. Wow. We've already got you mapped out. $6, $7, $8.93 even on Kadena. And we're looking for her to get past this $2.17 accumulation zone. So, forgot where I had you charted. But man, if she can just come back up to $25, oh my gosh. Road Dawg will be dancing. FTM is hot already. You can tell that. She may be getting a little bit of a pullback. Let's take a look at her. Preferably not futures, preferably spot. And I would say Bimit would have a good chart. Oh, we charted them there. Okay. So my concern with Phantom is that we're in this megaphone pattern and we're testing the tops areas, and we don't have to actually touch the top. We could be getting tired here and be dropping, which kind of actually looks like we're starting to get the first signs of that, in my personal opinion. We might go up to more to the top, but she's getting tired. She's going to have a little bit of a pullback, and if she does, well, that's going to be back to this buy zone here that we've got. Let me extend it up just a little bit above the tops there. first place I'd be looking is this area, this 236 Fibonacci area at 76 cents to see if it would hold. We're on the daily chart, so by the time the price were to get there, the 21 would probably be there and it'd probably get a bounce if we see that. We haven't lost the 9 moving average. Until that happens and the candle closes below that 9, it's not really something we ought to waste too much time on. We can look to the smaller time frames to see if that might happen. And she's fighting. She's struggling through here. It might. Give it some time. Looking here at the 4-hour FTM, draw a little trend line here. I would be looking at the bottom of this guy. You lost that one, retested, dipped bearishly. Maybe we can go with this angle as like a secondary one. This may be what we're doing right now. If this holds, well, then we can hope for $1 or $1.02 and hope for some more upside. Our local pattern that we've got is well, let's check the angle there. I think we could say right there. Candle body to a wick. Let me go ahead and extend that out there a little bit. Let's play a little game, shall we? The 76 target, I want to move it right over here, right inside here. So if we are going to hit it, I would expect us to hit it kind of soon. I see there's more into this channel and we can find support there. But if we do not, lower we can come. But we might not even make it down here. You might get a bounce right here at the 50 moving average. Interesting setup there. But this is what I'm looking at mostly is this channel. We would just be bouncing off the sides of it until we don't. Yeah, it sounds kind of, I don't know, a cop-out to say that, and we bounce off of it until we don't, but that's how it works. Just like it does with this one, we bounce off the sides of it until one day that we go outside of it, either to the upside or the downside. That's nice rounded shape, nice little area to flag out above here. I see more upside for Phantom. That's why I got it for a longer term hold. Look at the nice little double bottom there. It's Bart Simpson again because he's all yellow. Or if that doesn't tickle your fancy, perhaps this will. Have we already done the measure move? Measure move takes us right up here about $1.15 in that area. 216 is a nice little target with some consolidation or confluence over here to the left. Can't wait till you hit that, little baby. Can't wait. Come on, little mama. Let's go hit that target. The target, little mama. SEC, huh? Cartesi. Are there any QTUM lovers in the house? Hit the 111s if there are. QTUM has a market cap of 472,105 million circulating coins with only 107 total supply. All-time high for QTUM was $122. All-time low was 78 cents. We're sitting at $4.50 right now. Trader scores are giving it a go as a buy. Investor scores are also giving it a score as a buy. Valuation grade on this one is 96%, saying that this little guy is very, very highly undervalued. 100% valuation grade means it is freaking 100% undervalued. 0% means it's overvalued. So I said undervalued, right? It's undervalued, 96%. Fundamental grade, 69%. Technology grade, 85%. Great investor grade, 76%. Oh, this is QTUM. I'm not even clear what they are. Blockchain done right is what it says. Fast, green, stable, decentralized. QTUM is a scalable proof-of-stake platform that allows developers to leverage upstream the benefits of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Choose QTUM. Read the QTUM white paper, which I highly recommend. Speed, proof-of-stake, Janus. Janus is Web3's proxy adapter that can be used as a Web3 provider to interact with QTUM. It allows developers to easily port their Solidity-based applications to QTUM with ease. Okay, token standards, ERC20, and MT functionality are easily accessible on QTUM. Upstream leverage. Interesting little project. It's had a history. It's been around for a little bit, and it might spin some heads again this time around too. Let's take a look at it on the bigger time frame on the weekly, see what we got going on. There's lots of noise there. Had a little trade set up that apparently, yeah, that already played out and everything. So a little triangulation going on here with a retest of that and then a blast to the upside. That's how we like to see it play out. That's exactly what we want to see with these trend lines. We want to see a retest and then a blow to the upside. So targets have pretty much already been reached. It got up as high as 628. We had a target 578 and also one at 465. Basically about where we are right now. So now QTUM has already pretty much solidified. Well, it may come back and retest the 368 area. This is now our accumulation zone that for our local leg. We've already passed it. That's good. It might retest it. Possible. Be a good little place to pick that up if it does do that. It got rejected at the weekly 200 moving average there right now, but eventually it will make it through that. Almost made it to the 618. Shorter term targets I would look for would actually be 866 and 958. And I know it sounds crazy now, but $14 could definitely come into the picture. Swing high to swing low. Tell me where price can go. This little area right there. The good one. Let's go ahead and move you there. Could we see $40 or $45 out of it this time? That would be a trip. So bottoming here, 866, 958 look like great little targets. I mean, if you're getting in here, why not? That's how I look at it anyway. If I can get a 372 and hold on to that for 130, 150% gain, maybe even up to 232% gains. I liked it. Accumulation, get above that 200 moving average on the weekly. You're ready to rock on this one. Daily looks pretty juicy, pretty nice. Getting a little pullback we're looking at. More than likely we'll see this 370. What area? 50 moving average is there. Possibility that we are losing the 21 and heading right down for that area. Great little place to pick this little guy up. Let's draw this trend line and see if we can kind of bank her in. Ooh, that might be interesting. Might you do that? Might you've already found your support? Could be. Could be. So one little thing that I like to do is put the top trend line back in, because that's where we should be bouncing off of if we're going to bounce off of it, right? And it looks like we might be doing that. So now, I gotta say, that might have been it on the smaller time frame. We'll paint you that way and see what you say. If you do see a nice little bounce and we're starting to get above this little high here, 550, get above 629, well, we're headed skyward. QTUM. Well, that was not as easy as what I thought. Okay. I must not have written that one down very good. You guys ever hear of push protocol? Market cap 16 million, circulating supply is 60 million. Total supply is 100 million. Fundamental grades 56%, valuation grades 96%, highly undervalued, 67% investor grade, technology grades 80%. Let's see what this technology is about. Push protocol. What technology are you offering? And this is going to make this world go crazy, make this world a better place. The communication protocol Web3 Push is a Web3 native communication network enabling cross-chain notifications, messaging, and more for apps, wallets, and services. This sounds very interesting to me in interoperability. Powered by Push. Bankless. Uniswap. Discover the amazing community of developers building with Push to engage users and increase adoption. Push provides a robust, decentralized push notification protocol. Push enables Web3 native notification alerts between wallets. Sounds like a little thing, right? But it's actually kind of that's going to make a difference. I don't know how huge that this can go, but I know it could go at least a 10x from 16 million to 160 million, at least. Maybe she only gets up to $100 million market cap. Maybe she only gets up to $500 million market cap. Getting it at 16? Probably not a bad choice. All-time low for this was 16 cents, and we're sitting at 27 cents, so we're just a little bit above the lows. I think this one makes a nice little play. This was on the top of my list, and for 2 days ago, and I haven't mentioned it until right now, so let's go chart it. Push baby on KuCoin, CoinEx, and I thought you were on MexC, but you're not. Let's go with CoinEx and see what you got. What's your chart look like? Looks like a big old hockey stick right there. Nothing but the cold hard ice. Little channel that we're kind of in, which falling channels like this are bullish by nature. Here on the weekly, it has drawn us into this red Ichimoku cloud, and if you watch my channel, you know I like that. We were watching that for Bitcoin. That's the only thing that kept me in my sanity, is like, we're in the cloud, baby. We're in the cloud. We're going to be okay. We're going to be okay. It's going to eventually, through ups and downs, spit us out on the other side above a little sliver of green, and we're going to ride that little sucker to heaven and beyond. Now we can take a simple measure move from here and give us a nice little target. Maybe off a little bit depending on where the breakout actually is and how big these wicks come into play. But roughly it tells us that we could be headed to 76 cents from where we are now, 27 cents. So that's in your favor. Now waiting for a breakout to buy that would give you about a 79% gain. Waiting for the breakout. I know you guys, though. You're degens just like I am. And you're like, what do you mean, wait? Hell, I'm already pushed the buy button. 185% possibly. But that's just it's starting. And once it breaks out up through here, clears these areas right here, clears this high over here at 62 cents. Let's go ahead and mark that. Coming up to $1, $1.10, $1.30 will be quick, fast, and nice. Getting past that, we can easily start heading up to $2. I like the way that this is lining up, so for the much bigger move, $1.06 is oh man, these targets are awesome. Every one of these is beautiful. Every little fib here, if you wanted a strategy on this one, just swing high, swing low. Every little fib's the level. Main ones I'm looking for are the 618, which is $2.52. Now she could come up at $1.05 and possibly will get rejected on that first time, pull back probably about halfway, come back down to maybe 50, 60 cents. Gives you a chance to buy back in if that happens. That's a common scenario. That's why I'm saying it commonly happens. Doesn't mean it's going to, but it commonly does. So you got some ways to play that. Whether you buy it now or wait for the breakout, but eventually she'll come up here, pull back, and we'll just start making our way up. But all these pullbacks and all these tops are just places where you can use to build your bags and make. You're selling out portions of it and then buying back. I would advise you not to sell out your whole bags at these targets, and just add back in and just gradually build that bag up a little bit. That would be how I would play this. And if I get in on this, it's over in CoinEx. That is on my list. I like this one. And I'm not in it yet, but I do have CoinEx account that I'm doing some very cool things with margin, building some bags on margin. Some bags I already have, just making them bigger, and it's working pretty nice. And I'm up to sharing all that information if you guys are interested in it, but I'm just not sure that you guys are even care about that stuff. I have to start seeing some comments in my live stream saying, yes, please tell me about your margin strategy before I start going into all that. Otherwise, I'll just start talking and people say, oh crap, he's talking about that stuff, and click. Just click the channel. Oh, that's the wrong one. So throwing the CoinEx link up there in the chat for anybody that can help support the channel too. Somehow, I don't know, haven't really noticed it or seen it yet, but eventually, supposedly if you use that link, that helps out the channel. So eventually it will add up, I guess. I do appreciate you if you do that. I think we've looked at Glimmer. We looked at... Did we look at... What was this one? Somebody gave me this one night. And what little I found about it, it was worth me putting on my list, but I wrote it so sloppy I wasn't for sure what it is. Let's see if we can find it. I think I've got ADL. I don't know if that's it or not. ADL. Adelphoi News specializes in technology-driven community-based projects, emphasis on blockchain for financial gaming platforms. I don't think that would be it. Maybe it's APL? You suck, Road Dawg. You should be on top of your game. Apollo 27, you're an old one. Okay, so I don't know what that is. I do have Aventus, AVT. $6.10, $36 million market cap. Tiny market cap. Expensive coin. That means there's not very many in circulation. There's only 10 million maximum supply. Circulating supply is 60% of that. She's on a little tear right now. Looks like the juicy place to get in was, under $1 or somewhere below 250. But she's just getting started too, though. So don't let that totally wreck you. Maybe you need to put it on your radar, set some alerts, things like that, if you're interested in this guy. See what are you? It's available on Coinbase. You already got it listed on Coinbase, huh? Let's check your scores out. You should have a good one. Aventus. I have that cologne from Creed. I like it. I like Creed cologne. Now you're saying a $56 million market cap. Circulating supply of 9.2 million out of a total supply. So we got some conflicting information right off the bat. High trader grade, high investor grade. Let's look at the valuation. 99.53% undervalued. Even at $6. Even a jump up from $2 to $6, still saying it's undervalued. Fundamental grade 64%, 66% technology. It's got good grades all across the board. Market cap's a little different from what we saw over there. What are you, Aventus? Tell me. Sell me on ya. How are you going to change the world? The only AI-powered blockchain as a service platform on the market. Really? Do tell. Cool website. You scroll, it gets bigger. You got music, you got sports, you got gaming, you got telecoms and energy and supply chain. I click it, and ain't nary a thing happening. Our clients are Cash App, Energy Web. Oh, really? Heathrow, Vodafone, NFL, something. All something. Alumni, NFL alumni, The Wolf of Wall Street, Sports Illustrated, our platform, scale along the growth of enterprises, shared ledger with complete transaction history, transaction data integrity, robust encryption. All this nerd speak and just kind of bored me with this website right now until I come down to a pretty girl who's putting visors on her head. What are you doing? Yeah, won me at hello. Chat with experts, I don't know. Interesting, I don't know. Undervalued, that's what it says. Products, what are your products? Blockchain as a service, yes. Okay. It's a little bit of a nerdy play, isn't it? A little bit of a nerdy play. But you know who makes money? Nerds. That's why they're out there coding in their billionaire houses while we're sitting out there buying what they coded. Cause nerds rule the world. If you didn't see Revenge of the Nerds, you missed the plot. Hollywood laid it out there. Right under they put it out in front of your eyes. Hey man, nerds, you want to take over the world. Get used to it. So we'll take a quick look at AVT. Maybe on Coinbase. Let's check. Oh, hell no. Sorry. I'll say that out loud. Swing low, swing high. Tell me where I need to buy. Considering what we got over here to the left, everything you own in the box to the left, I would be looking at 348 as a nice little buy target. Doesn't seem like it's going to get there just yet. But, she just lost her 9 moving average on the daily. I'd say we probably got a shot. At the market again because I switched time frames. So I like that. She's doing this little flaggy flag thing, but you know what kind of flaggy flag it is. It's one of them gosh darn symmetrical triangles, which a lot of times end up being a range, man. So keep it out on 21 moving average. 4-hour time frame says, ooh, I'm above the 9, but I'm below the 50. I'm going to give you a run for your money. I'm going to symmetrical you out. I'm going to psych you out so bad you're going to think you've been psy-opt by the best. I'm going to fake you out so good, sucker. Watch me fake you out. No, she does have a nice little double bottom structure there. Might she come back up to 782? That's definitely a possibility there. She could break out of this thing and make those higher targets back up there at 927. She could. Are we Irish again? Nothing wrong with it. It's just a little mix. Well, we're just kind of looking at all these other targets here that we've been to before. If you wanted the hopium targets, the old hopium targets. Opium targets for AVT would be coming in at $20, $26, maybe even up to $30, but it's got a lot of work to do that. Short-term target 772, 926, a little bit more realistic, but do keep this in mind. If she does let this little thing play out, if we are doing one of these little guys, you might actually see 14. Looked interesting. I don't know if it's one of my plays or not. See what we got confidence-wise in here. That didn't work. Oh, I believe we got it. We extend this little guy, try not to move it off or little angles too much, but yeah, we could bounce around on these pretty nicely, I believe, in this little channel. Let's see how long it does hold. Well, I'm at the end of my list that I brought out to share with you guys tonight. There are more that I can add to that list because there are several nice projects. If you go over to Tokenmetrics, you hit analytics, you go to ratings. You can customize this little guy, put it over to investor. When you do your customization, you want to make sure that you put, oh, I guess I have to do it now? I guess I do. It's not customized anymore. You need to have a memory. Valuation grade, that's the one that I'm looking for. That's the one I want to make click, and I got it up where I can, yeah, here we go. It caught on. It showed up right here. I'm sorting out by this. And these are all the ones that are undervalued. Script, Uri, Albi, all these, but you also want to keep in consideration the fundamental grades, the technical analysis grades, and the investor grades, trying to find the ones with the highest scores. Script looks pretty good. Fundamental grades kind of in the middle, but it's okay, right? What has a high fundamental grade that we scroll down here on the first page? So there's one 73%, it's the highest I've seen so far. That's Bannery. It's got a valuation grade of 99%. Bannery chain at 30 cents is saying is very undervalued for what it can be. Investor grade 73. 83% technical analysis grade. We've already looked at that one, but can you click it? Oh, good. I can favor it. I shall favor you. You are now one of my favorites. So little things like that. Ascendex might be one to look at. These are some of the things I'm looking at, weeding them out. And so you can do this several different ways. But that's the technique that I'm using, teaching you how to fish what I'm doing, in case you're wondering. Some of you are like, I don't really give a crap. I just want to, just tell me what's going to go up. So technology grades, some of the ones with the highest technology grades, and you can also see what their valuation grades. Overvalued, yeah, not really the ones we're picking. Chia, XCH, kind of ticking off through technology and is still undervalued, 86%. That one's worth looking at. It's got some good scores. We have looked at it here. I'm going to tick you off too. That's what we're doing to find some of these coins here, just letting you know the method behind my madness. Not really madness at all. just taking a little TA, little FA, and kind of throwing it all together and see if it'll make a baby. Needed more green on St. Patty's Day. I can't wear green on this stream unless I want to change my whole backdrop, sadly, so I went with blue. I mean, I could wear a green headband. Wear some green gloves. Oh, the face! Oh, where does his face go? Oh gosh! Oh, I was meaning the market. I'm slow, Straight up, I'm slow. Joe says, I got my alert for QTUM at 564. Then I'll look at it. Alert about 22% away from price action for safe version. Yeah, she looks like she could be interesting. Some of these could be interesting. Definitely could get lower prices on a lot of these. So that's what I would recommend. Do not FOMO in. We're just looking at I'm looking on the week. I'm looking on the bigger time frames, people. Weekly, daily. If you're going to make an entry, that's where we start looking into the 1 hour and the 4 hour. After we get a plan, we start nailing it in. Maybe even down to the 15-minute, man. I don't. Do you, man? But a lot of these coins, they could be coming a little cheaper. Again, we need to take another look here at Total 3 because, see, Total 3 is coming down. So you're probably going to get a lot of these coins a little bit cheaper. Sadly enough. And we should probably take a look at that before we venture out tonight. Total 3 market cap. Very important. She's having some problems, ladies and gentlemen. She's trying to do something really bullish. Will she pull it off? I don't know. She's trying. 3 days holding up pretty good so far. 4 hours. She's above the 9, so I can't complain. It's just this green Ichimoku cloud just begging to throw it back down here and make our altcoins fail. But overall, what I'm saying, we got a good chance. We got a good chance. If we can, this trend line will hold, and if this trend line will hold, both of them coming together make some pretty good support. That's what I'm hoping for. But man, she's struggling. She is struggling. But if you follow Total 3, draw a little trend line, look for a breakout of that trend line. If that happens on Total 3, then the altcoins that we're looking at right now, you might want to nibble. I'm just saying, you might want to start nibbling because they're likely to start turning around and going up too. It's all about what Bitcoin does and then how Total 3 reacts, right? So tomorrow we should get a pretty good idea of what they're going to do with the market. We're being above the 9 moving average. I like that myself. I think we struggle a little bit with a good chance that we might actually have a breakout. That's what I'm looking for. Cannot guarantee it. Let's see what the indicators say. If they're going to make me, they're telling me I'm stupid for saying that. They're saying, "Oh, Road Dawg, you're totally wrong. I'm not getting ready to rock out on you. I'm just not going to do it." So they're telling me something different. So they're saying that my hopium, they're going to dash it tomorrow. Shame on you, indicators, for dashing my hope. How dare you do that when price action looks so freaking bullish here on the smaller time frames? They're smaller time frames. They lie. They lie all the time. Oh, she's lying pretty good. I'm just saying, Mr. Indicator. 4 hour says, I'm not supporting this idea, Road Dawg. You're being too bullish. You're being too bullish. So take that for what you will. I'm personally just going to wait and see what they do tomorrow. I like to argue with my charts every once in a while. You think you know everything, huh? Usually they do. Look at this. Here we go. Here's your answer. 1 day, Total 3, bearish cross. Now she could flip. She could flip. But how much of that is our wishful thinking and how much of it is what the charts are saying? The charts are saying, I'm bearish. And I'm below the 9 on the daily. Now, we looked at several different charts here, but the one that has the most weight is this one right here, the daily, for what's going to be happening over the next few days. It is saying, I'm getting ready to scare the crap out of you with altcoins, so I need more dry powder because I'm going on a buying spree. Guys, take care. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Appreciate you for being here. God bless you. Happy St. Patty's Day. I'll see you tomorrow night.
Come on, come here, boy. Come on. You freaky dog. I don't need to analyze. Every word that comes out is a lie. Make you look like you're so ice, ice, ice. You won't make it to the finish line. Now if you gotta know the truth was gonna let you go. You was fine, never mind, unpredictable. Fade out of the ground, you ain't no one. You a star, blow it up like supernova. In the nighttime, hit my hotline. Sharing secrets, you wish really was about your life. Basic bullets, with no bullets. Does your wifey know you're begging for my notice? Promise you're the same, running for the meds. Sure you like my vibe, that's my candy on my wrist. Bad habits, little rabbit. Now sit down, you can have it. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big head, come and play with me. Freaky dog. Got a whole lot of love for my dog. I see it when you walk my way. Nice big head, come and play with me. Freaky dog. Now show how freaky you are.
So I'm just gonna be away for 1 hour. Please don't break anything.
Well, it's all right now because anything you do will be all right.